The hobby store isn't going to be open for another hour and a half. It's just after 9 o'clock here this morning. And I'm changing my sign here. And I think that you're going to understand why I'm changing it. Because I think we're sort of forgetting, or I am sort of forgetting, what this is all about. Yeah, come on, get in there. There we go. Okay. Now, am I forgetting the fun aspect of this? I'm thinking that what's happening lately is I am becoming so concentrated or so worried about, is the deck color just right? Or some other little aspect. I'm not building something here, I'm not commissioned by a museum to build a model of the Bismarck. It'd be nice if I could get it to look nice, but I'm afraid that if I forget the fun aspect of this and allow this to become so exacting, as I mentioned to one of the viewers in a comment this morning, that, well, it's, yeah, the fun will be out of it. And I probably won't complete it. No, the fun is in the making of it. I'm not going to be spending hours sitting in front of the display case looking at this thing. I'll probably just glance at it once or twice. The fun is in the making of it. It's kind of like the big clock project that I was doing a couple of months ago. The fun was in the making of it. It's, by the way, it's still downstairs in the workshop looking exactly like it did the last time you saw it. It's just sitting there in the road. And there's no room for it up here. Nowhere. So I don't know what's going to come of that. But the fun was in the making of it. And that's what I want to remember in this. It's the fun is in the making of it. And if I don't get it just exactly right, well, that's too bad. Not that I'm saying don't make comments and suggestions. I'm not, I think maybe what I'm trying to say is if I don't do your suggestion, don't be offended. I appreciate all the suggestions I'm getting. But I'm probably still just going to go my own stubborn way. Yeah, this is a German battleship, and if the truth be known, I'm half German. And aren't Germans supposed to be a little bit stubborn, or is that Dutch people? No, it's Dutch people that are stubborn. Anyway, we're all stubborn. Yeah, so anyway, gotta remember the fun aspect. In the meantime, it's 8 minutes after 9. Yep. Oh, another piece of good news. Our snow is melting. Okay, now we'll add some of this to this, and we should have more of this. Well, I kept adding this orange to this deck tan, and I think I pretty well got it. Took me 3 tries. What you're seeing on the lid here is the 3rd attempt. I just kept adding until it got more and more brown and less gray. Yeah, I think I'm pretty close here. So we'll just go ahead now and put a little bit more on this deck right here. to check and see if I could see anywhere where the plastic decking was showing up through the paint. In other words, it didn't cover good. And it's when you look at it like this, you can see it's on there. Well, I don't know if I want to use the word thick, but it's sort of, it almost looks like looking at sandpaper. I can really see how, how this particular type of paint achieves its matte look. No light is going to reflect off a piece of sandpaper. Unless it's really fine grain sandpaper, of course. But I'll put the macro lens on and I'll see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. Like right now I'm looking at a little square plate of some sort. And you can see how it's kind of got, you might say, lumpy. Yeah, that's most unusual. Now you don't see that with the naked eye, of course. Not very much done on our Bismarck model today. As well as running and getting the paint this morning, I had other things to do, and consequently, like I say, not too much done. But at least we did something, and each day we get a little bit closer to the last day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.